Hello, everyone, and welcome to another installment of the Elite Racing Association here for the Round of 12 season. Well, I guess, Round of 12 finale here. Not quite the season finale yet. We still have three more races left for that. We are at Auto Club here, and you can see that we have a bunch of different parity level drivers up in the ranks here. Now, this is going to be a big one to note here. We have been here before. One of the rare occasions where we can actually see the entirety of this race play on out by looking back to our race in the regular season. That race was actually won by the 12 car of Cyber, who is actually on pole for today. He did not get pole there, unfortunately, so he's looking to get that back. We also saw a bit of some movements here. So, like, Nathan was also up there. He's starting P4. We also see Elite Precision that was also in amongst that ranks. So, we have a bunch of different drivers that can go and get this race done. But man, we have to talk about the round of 12 right now. Now, the first driver wholly eliminated from the playoffs is, of course, Kalen. Kalen, unfortunately, will not be making it tonight, so he will be the first one out of the playoffs. Super unfortunate from him. And it looks like right now, Vince is as well. Vince started the playoffs strong with a very, very good top five at Richmond, but it looks like he won't be joining us as well tonight. So that means, currently the ninth place driver being Worscod right here, who's going to be starting P13, may have just been gifted that point. Now, of course, it's going to be all about how many points he collects here, and just in case Terrell, who is below him right there, who in the playoffs, as well as right here, there's Terrell. He's starting P8, as well as Dakota, who in that number 22, starting P9, doesn't win. Who knows? They could actually point their way in as well. So we'll have to see how this is going to roll here. I will be doing live points, and if you guys could just send me an invite, that would be fantastic. Because we have, I can't really start it without an invite. So, yes, as soon as we get that invite, that's what we are waiting on. But while that is happening right here, currently the only driver that is locked into the next round is Agent Orange. That is who's going to be starting P4, like I was saying in the number 14 car. Cyber, WRX Mike, Vince, who is right now P4 in the standings, but looks like he won't be joining us tonight. Trump Train, Selling Dreams, H. Goofer, Pugzilla, and then below the cutoff line is Worscod, Kalen, Terrell, and Dakota. So as we go and roll with that right now, that is probably going to be a big question on who is going to make the playoffs here, or I guess I should say the round of eight. Oh man, I don't know. I would have to say that depending on who wins, because that's what it's going to really come down to is who's going to win. Because if Terrell wins, if Dakota wins, then it doesn't matter who is below the playoffs right there, the playoff cut. You have to make sure that you earn enough points. So that's going to be crucial for a person like Pugzilla, who has said that he is not all too well versed in the way of Auto Club, as well as Worscod, to go and get this thing done. So we can rejoin right now. So I'm gonna join on in here. Kalen already joining in. Yeah, work does come first. So it's super unfortunate that you can't join us here tonight. Um, we do also have a late entry here. That is US Track Enterprise. I see making his ERA return. So come on in here, showing these young guns how it's done. So yeah, let's join in live. So I want to say that there is like I said, a possibility that we may see a brand new winner here. Like I said, to kind of go through the finishing order of who, I guess I should say the podium of Auto Club, it was Cyber and Nathan, with P3 being WRX Mike. So we'll have to see if that's going to play dividends tonight, using that regular season race as a bit of practice. But like I said, when we get stages and all that, that is what we're going to be looking at right now. But we are live right here, so let's we're gonna go on board with Cyber here for the first lap to see how this works. So you have the 37 lead position right behind, and WRX Mike right there in P2. So WRX Mike already setting in a really good race so far by just going and starting along that outside. But Auto Club is such a good track. I love this track. 3 lanes of racing that we can actually run here. Oh, 3 wide already for the start. The 37 already looking for the lead. And just like that, we're 3 wide already. That's how we do it here in Auto Club. Oh, the 11 gets super wide right there. It could be 3 wide coming out of turn 4. Look at that. Almost 4 wide as well. The 22 trying to make the move on the 48, but just kind of just drafting right now. Seeing how it's how the draft works, and as well as maybe making a move to the inside, but thinking about it, or I guess really making a late move to kind of back on out of it. Ooh, a little bit of ping pong right there, but nothing too crazy. The 32 Loho holds it steady. The 22 as well, and there we go. But look at this from pack. The 24 Terrell making his way up here. That's doing exactly what he needs to do. You have the 12 and the 14 down low. The 37. Oh, but the 14 gets up and it looks like hits the apron a little bit. It's going to kick the 24 up the track. No harm, no foul, though. In fact, actually, that may have actually helped him. Because look at that. That 24 and 14 are still side by side. And as the draft shifts to the top side, the 24 is going to get a little bit of draft right there. And actually, using that high side momentum will actually clear the 14. Look at that. So a little bit of bump right there in 3 and 4 actually may have helped him. Alright, so kind of shifting on through the rest of the running order right now. You have the 11 right there behind all this, the 32 as well. Oh, the 9! The 9 goes spinning! That was... I'm not quite sure what exactly caused that. Oh, looks like we already have a... another DNF. Looks like US Trek is not, I guess not racing after all, or maybe lagged out. Maybe engine failures. But yeah, look at this. Battle for the lead right now. The 37 Elite Precision, not in the playoffs, has it. Cyber wants it. Of course, like I said, Cyber is currently in the playoff cut right now, very comfortably as well. 47 above the cut. Basically, after stage 1, depending on where he finishes, he can get it done 3 wide. Look at that 24. Really aggressive on the throttle. Kind of throws it on down, but makes it clean. But now you can see how much that that toss down into turn 3 is going to affect him on this long run right here, because not as much momentum gained on corner exit by doing that. So you can see right now that's 24. Ooh, a little bit of touch. I'm pretty sure that was by the 6 right there. I'm sure those two in our party chat, kind of no harm, no foul. Just saying, hey man, I didn't mean to do that. But right there, essentially everything just kind of shook on out to. Really, nothing was gained nor lost from that. Of course, I am watching the 14's POV on Twitch right there. That is Agent Orange. So we can kind of see how many laps are in this stage. Looks like 14. We're already on lap 5 of this stage, going on lap 6. This stage is already blowing on by with it being only a 25%er. This is a 50-lap event. So, yeah, these stages are going to be quick, fast, and in a hurry. And especially, the strategy is going to be a big to-do here because of, I mean, just how aggressive you can put your tire pressures. Ooh, I want to see what's going on back there. 3 wide, almost in the back. The 11, the 22, and the 00 right here. All in a little bit of a kerfuffle. And then you have, looks like the 2 kind of lagging on back. He's just doing exactly what he needs to do. Just start the race and, just have a very solid result. And he can actually go and get a round of 8 playoff berth. But like I said, it's all going to come down to how many points are gained in this race. It's going to be crucial for the 24 of Terrell, who did not make the race at Richmond last week, to go and get these points. And look at that, all in a row right there. That is pack racing at its best. This is why I love Auto Club. The differing lines, the differing ways that you can take it, and all within a pack of each other. 24 really throwing on down. The 37 going up high, a little bit of contact between himself and the 6 right there. Maybe kind of repaying the favor a little bit from, hey, I didn't appreciate what you did in turns 1 and 2, and into 6 as well. getting down into the 48 again. No harm, no foul. The top, what is it? 7 cars right here, doing wonders. 37 gets kicked up the track a little bit again. That's going to actually help him because the draft's going to swap to the top side. So it's actually going to really make sure that he has a good run coming on out from this. And then you have the 32 that's in the back right there. The 14 getting really super close to the 24. I don't think there was contact made. The 6 really thinking about... I think he did actually make a little bit of contact with the 24 right there. Kind of poking his nose in. That 24 is looking for spots right now. There's the 00, the 88, the 2, and then there's the 9 that's rounding out the field. Like I said, the U.S. truck that is out of this race, like I said, DNF from engine failure. So, yeah, this race is going to go by quick, fast, and in a hurry because of just how fast these times are running here. This is a big track. It's a 2-miler. However, it just kind of flies by. There's so much to do. The drivers are so busy because of how tight this pack racing is. There's always something to look out for. The 12 really on the defensive right there. That's gonna not help his exit speed. In fact, actually, you're gonna see that 14 have that exit speed coming on out. The 24 deciding to go low. Yeah, definitely. You can see that top side now rolling right now. The 12 down low. The 37 is going to clear the 12. The 12 thought about it, but back down on the last second. Going to be single file for a hot second. The 6 is now going to poke his nose below the 12, and the 24 is going to split him. Look at that. The 6 on the inside, the 24 on the outside, the 12 being the meat in this sandwich there. And actually, with that 24 getting that draft, that's going to allow the 12. You can see just how antsy these cars are getting right now. A little bit looseness going through those bumps. Of course, being on pure presets right now, no setups are being put in. How aggressive do you want to make your tires? Do you want to make it super aggressive and make sure that you have the pace, meaning the higher tire pressures, or you want to go with a little bit of lower, making sure that you can actually stabilize the car a little bit, make it more planted? We'll have to see, though, because there is a bunch of different ways that you can go about this here. So, with that, as we kind of exit through the rest of this stage, we have 3 laps to go here. The 37 of Elite Precision has it. The 24 is going to go for it. The 14 thought about taking it 3 wide on the top side, but backed on out. But look at the 12, though. He's going to poke his nose beneath the 6. Oh, and actually domino into the 14 a little bit. No wall contact, but there was a little bit of a little bit of car-and-car contact. Look at this 32! The 32 going on down and getting the pass on the 48 right there. And the 24 actually takes the lead. The 37 Elite Precision. Again, I'm pretty sure those guys are in a party chat right now, knowing what's going on. 2 laps to go here in this opening stage of the race. Again, the laps just fly on down. Look at how much draft the 6 is getting. The 12 is getting. Making a move, maybe? No, not this turn. Looks like we're going to be riding and making a good old restrictor plate pass on the last lap. Maybe, maybe the 37 is going to say, you know what? I kind of want this lead right now. The 24 is now in a very disadvantaged position right now. Because he's on the high side. He's going to throw it on down. The 37 is going to be really squeezed. The 6 has to get out of the throttle. That's going to actually help the 24. But it looks like a little bit of contact was made between himself and the 37. Going in 2. Ooh, maybe a little bit of hey, I didn't appreciate that right there, Mike. 1 lap to go in this stage. So, we have the 14 that's going to flow it on down. The 6 is going to do the slow and fast out. Going to try to do the crossover. A little bit of contact. Oh, that's going to just be music to the 37's ears. Oh, the 6 gets really loose. Look at that. The top 5 all at it right now. The 14 is going to probably do the slow and fast out, but the 6, a little bit of bumper touch right there. The 14 not having enough momentum. We'll have to settle for P2 here. The 30, the 24 trying to make a move to the outside, but coming to the line. It's going to be the 37 at the stage win, the 14 and the 6 being the top finishers of this stage. Now, I'm going to be doing points right here, so I'm going to be keeping a close eye on that. So let's see here. So we have Elite. So yeah, like I said, how aggressive do you want to be on your tires? That is going to be the question here. But what is the answer? So what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be doing points. So I apologize in advance if I'm going to be a little bit quiet, but I want to do points here to see exactly how these are going to be, how it's going to look here in terms of the playoffs. So I apologize. So right now we know for sure that WRX Mike and Cyber have just locked their place. All right, so cool. We don't have to worry about them. So, Cyber looks like lost a position right there. Ooh, big move by Pug to take 2 tires right there. Maybe miss a shift right there as WRX Mike is going to actually go and collect a spot. But yeah, a little bit of strategy being played right there by the 48, but he just goes below the apron, and that collects the field. Oh my goodness, and that should be our first caution of the race. Yep, and that is why you don't take 2 tires, my friend. Now, the big gainers out of that are actually the 12 and the 37, who got away scot-free. Looks like WRX Mike as well. And look at that worst cut in P4. But yeah, that is why you also don't go below the apron in turns 1 and 2. You can be caught out on a whim. So, yeah, let's hopefully Pug learned his lesson right there, and that is something that he won't try again because of all of that. So, take tires, take no tires. Honestly, I'm on the volition of just not pitting right here. Some listened to me, some didn't. Looks like the top 3 didn't. So looks like we're going to have a mixed bag right here. So as everyone gets in line right now, the 12 of Cyber is just saying, you know what, I want to get all the way to the top side right now. Not even worrying about what is happening with the rest of those that didn't pit down below. Looks like Worst Car is going to be the first one to get filtered on out. Cyber with the hyper-aggressive move to go to the inside. Looks like him and the 37 of Lead are going to be working together. A little bit of contact in the back of the pack. Looks like the 88 gets moved up the track a little bit. The 32 giving plenty of space right there. And the 12 of Cyber is going to be below the 00. Oh, he almost got put into the pits right there, getting a little bit loose, but that is how aggressive the opening laps are. So, so yeah, that's what I love about Auto Club, honestly. Having the ability to go anywhere at any time, making sure that you can go and get it done. That is what I like as well. So yeah, I'm gonna shut up just for a hot second. I'll be right back. All right, so looks like okay, so I apologize so much for doing the points right there. So while I was gone, you can see that the 14 of Nathan got really loose. That's why he's back in the pack right here. In fact, actually, I think he got a little bit sideways. So Hugh is just gonna have to climb up through the field. Thankfully, it's only stage 2. He can go and get it done here in a little bit. As we wait for him to cross line, we have 5 more laps left in this stage. Loho, on those worn tires, you can see are now starting to kind of falter a little bit. Same thing with the 2 of Tom, as well as, ooh, back in the pack. Look at this battle right here. The 11 of Trump getting, oh, but that was a bad move gone wrong. And that number 11 gets put onto the apron and then bounces back up into the 24, and nowhere for the 24 to go. And now we just have to basically settle right now and just rock and roll. Everyone has their own race. It's just super unfortunate that something like that, like the 24 had nowhere to go right there. He actually bounced off the apron right now. He's trying to make up for lost time. But yeah, right there you can see that 11 just threw it on down and just nowhere for these cars to go. That's going to really help the cars in the back of this pack, though. Trying to just close in as much time as possible. There's the 9 and the 88. Remaining of that. There we go. Where is the 48? That's what I'm trying to look for. Oh, there's the 48. Looks like he is in the back of the pack right there. Getting right behind the 9, so he is going to have to... Don't do that, Trump! And he does! Much akin to what the 48 did. Goes and spins on the apron. You cannot take the apron when it comes to turns 1 and 2. And now you're going to see this 24 just try to go and get the 22 now. The 32 right behind. So that's good news for him. But yeah. Oh my goodness. I can't imagine. You can take the apron in 3 and 4, but not 1 and 2, my guy. My friend. What are you doing? Look how much this field is really spread on out. That is really big here, if you think about it. You have, the 24 really getting aggressive with the 22. The 22 is going to give the spot pretty handily. He's just probably going to ride behind the 24 right now. I'm sure the 24 is seeing red right now. He is just trying to just rock and roll. There's the 2 of Sullen Dreams right here. You know, having a very respectful P7 right here. The 14 right behind, making his way back up through the field. Like I said, WRX Mike, Cyber, and Nathan, Agent Orange are already in right now, so they have nothing to worry about. They are just looking for playoff points to help them through this next round. And that's what these top 3 are right here. Apart from Elite, who's just riding for a race win, these guys are definitely just trying to just rock and roll. Look how much this field is spread on out, though. As we come to just 2 more laps left in this this stage, this is crucial for a bunch of these drivers. It's going to have to come down to race finish as well. Making sure that you can go and collect as many points as you can just for the stage finish. And there we go. That was the stage right there. Cyber goes and gets it done with Elite P2 and WRX Mike P3. And it looks like after that, Terrell is 4, Dakota 5, P5, Loho 6, Nathan P7, Sullen Dreams, Brian SP, and Goofer rounds out the top 10. So now we're going to get super into it now. This is the final stage. This is where the money is. Mistakes are no longer rewarded with a guaranteed yellow anymore. We are going to be looking at how these guys are going to set their cars up. Are they going to tighten up? Or are they going to just kind of rock and roll with it? Oh, I don't know. That's going to be a big question here. And we're going to see here. Cyber is going to rejoin the race. Basically, everyone's going to not really lose a position. Looks like actually Nathan gains one right there. Going into the... getting P6 out of P7. So I'm going to just continue these points real quick. I'll be right back. Ooh, Brian SP goes wide right there. He clapped the turn 2 wall, and that's not how you want to start your stage right there. Oh my goodness. All right, so like I said, it is going to come down to where everyone finishes here. So I have the current points tallied up right now. No major change in positions right here, except for Pug now having a being tied with Goofer when it comes to the final spot, P8. So, oh my goodness, who was that was spinning right there into the infield grass? There's the 14. Looks like he was involved. I think. Oh, and it was the 00. What happened back there? It looks like the Knight of Worst Cod is out. Oh my goodness, what the heck happened? Let's see. I'm gonna try to pick up from Nathan's perspective right here. So I was watching him live, but let's see if I can pick up his like exactly what happened. So he was racing and going right there. The 11 comes on down. I don't think there. Nope, that wasn't that lap. Oh my goodness. Okay, so what happened here? So going on down. Oh, he just. Yep. Okay, so what happened is he looks like he tried to get on down behind the 11. He wasn't clear, and just like that, bada bing, bada boom. That is how he just kind of NASCAR Heat 5 physics himself into the outside wall. But unfortunately, the 00, I think, went to avoid and just kind of spun as a result. Oh my goodness, look at this top three right here. Elite Precision, Elite Precision, Terrell, and WRX Mike versus Cyber, essentially, up here. But look at the second pack right here. You have the 32 Loho being caboose on this train, the 48 of Pug, the 22 Dakota, and the 11 of Trump. So right now, just kind of give everyone a little heads up. Looks like Worst Cod, unfortunately, will not be joining us in the round of 8. He looks like he lagged on out of this race. I'm actually about to look at Discord to see if there's anything I missed here. It looks like nothing. So yeah, it looks like he unfortunately lagged on out of this race, and because of that, he will not be able to advance. Now, he was on entering this race 2,032 points. There is a chance, a very slim chance, mind you, that Terrell and Dakota can point their way up there. I don't know at this point. If I'm Terrell and Dakota, so you have the 22 right here, as well as the 24. The 22 and 24 are the main ones we have to worry about. If I'm one of those two, I would be along the lines of you have to go out and just win. I'm not leaving up a chance. There's no chance of pointing your way in. I would just go and try to win. So right now the 24 is probably in the best position for that. The 6 right there, ooh, the 12 gets really loose coming off of 2. 12 laps to go in this stage here. Everyone can make it, but only just here in this final stage. So everyone just kind of I feel like just get into a rhythm right now. That's what these guys are looking for. That's what this first pack is doing. They're all in a nice orderly line. However, the second pack right here, a little bit disjointed. You have the 11 Trump train as the leader, but then you have right behind the 22 Dakota trying to get up there, maybe trying to make the pass, saying that, you know what, I think I'll be a better leader here. But whoever is the leader, they have to go and figure it out. The 32 and the 48 getting into it right there, a little bit of contact being made. Again, no harm. Oh, I guess maybe there is a little bit of harm right there. The 48 getting really disjointed. And we'll have to, well, it looks like we'll fall into the hands of the 2 right there. So that is P9, P10 belongs to, oh, hang on. the 88 of Goofer, and then you have the 14 and P11. Then you have Brian SP in P12. P13 belongs to our DNFs for this race, as well as US Trek, who will be classified as 14th, but technically it was a starting park. Now these guys are going to be at a major disadvantage here. The 32 and or hang on. The 32 and the... Oh, what happened to the 32? What happened to Loho? Where did he go? Oh, Loho lagged out of this race too! Oh my goodness! Oh, the servers are absolutely loving it right now. Oh my goodness, what the heck? And just like that, the 14 goes and gets that top 10 spot. Oh, but Loho, again! Oh, that's another DNF of this race. The NASCAR Heat 5 servers, man, are the best. I love it. So you have Worst COD that lagged out, then you have Loho that lagged out. Oh my goodness me. Yep, right there. Loho just got word lost connection. Oh my goodness. You gotta. That's gotta feel bad, honestly. You have someone that, basically we're in stage 3. We're in the home stretch of this race, and then you go on out and just lose connection. No fault of your own. Oh, man. But, yeah, what a battle these 4 drivers are putting on right now. So 8 laps to go in this race, and like I said, the 24 basically has to win. All right? The 24 has to win. And because of that, oh man, that was definitely server connection right there. Looks like maybe a little bit of contact being made right there. The 12 would have it at the line if that was the last lap. 7 laps to go. Like I said, so the 24 has to win this race. And based on points, we know that Worst COD won't make it, Kalen won't make it, but possibility of Vince not being able to make it depending on where everyone else finishes. Almost 3 wide right there. WRX Mike wants to go and get a win for himself as well. So everyone is, I don't think there's going to be any team orders here. I think everyone's just going to be very neat and tidy, saying, you know what, I want this win for myself. They're going to have to settle it between these 4. 6 laps to go, ladies and gentlemen. We are on the final stretch. Oh, 3 wide right there in the front stretch. The 12 in the bottom, the 37 in the middle, and the 6 backs on out, not wanting to be the very tippy top of this iceberg here. But that's actually going to open the door for the 12 to get a good run. If the 6 is going to go with him, I'm not sure. Looks like he doesn't. He's going to go up high. The 37 is going to make the move down low. Right here, it looks to be that you want to be in P2 to maybe P3 going into the final lap. Because it seems like the run is being made on the backstretch. The 24 is still there. Again, a little bit of a touch right there. And we have 3 wide again. And maybe, a little bit of 4 wide right there in the front stretch. Nathan's saying, there goes my 2.1 average finish. Well, sometimes it be like that, you know. I guess every good thing must come to an end. 5 laps to go here, ladies and gentlemen. So, like I said, we know Worst COD, Kalen, and are the 2 definitely out. Right now, it looks to be Dakota as well, based on points. But who's going to be the final? Is it going to be Terrell, who is the next lowest in points? Will he get enough to go in front of Vince? Let's just do the math here, okay? So, as we go to 4 laps to go here, if he wins, it doesn't matter. Then it becomes about who is the next driver ahead of him in points. They will be knocked on out. But if he doesn't win, let's do the math on it. How many points will he need in order to pass Vince? Oh, and even then, I don't think it even matter, because that will put him P9 in the standings. Oh, at this point, I think he has to go and win this thing. That 24, currently in the best position right now to go and get this done. He just needs to just get it done. Like I said, it looks to me that you want to be P2 here in the final lap of this race. P2 to P3 going into turn 3. 3 laps to go. And right now, I think he is in the best position. He's going to just try to go for it. But, oh, you can tell all four of these drivers are driving their hearts out right now. This is why I love Auto Club. The different lines, the strategies, the friends you make along the way. That is the true treasure that we make. Coming to 2 laps to go here. Cyber, like I said, won this race in the regular season. And he is going to try to follow up with another win here in the playoffs, the round of 12. You can see the 24 got kicked out of line. The 37 is working with his real brother there in the number 6. Elite was not in the podium for the previous race here. However, the 6 was. The 12 was. The 24 was not. 2 laps to go here. You can tell that everyone's getting aggressive here. Basically, everyone but the 24 has their playoff hopes in a nutshell right here. So essentially, they're just going for a win. Cyber's already in. Mike is already in. Oh, the 24 gets really loose. He has to go and get a hyper run right here. It's the white flag here, ladies and gentlemen. Auto Club, man. Oh, I love this track. So, the 24, this is why we're watching right here. We're going to be seeing what these guys can do. We're going to be actually, let's change the view to Cyber. So, Cyber has the lead, but we can see that the 37 has to be on the top here. He is going to be running, but the 6 is going to go 3 wide. The 6 is going to take him 3 wide here. Who is going to get it? Who's going to be last? Oh, the late breakers here. The 12 is going to be, looks to be that kind of person to really just hold it on out. Coming to the line, a little bit of draft to the line. Looks like the 6 will get it at the line. Oh my goodness. An absolute drag race. And that is how good the racing can be at ERA. I love this track. I love this series. Oh my god, what a finish. And looks like right here, the exact finish was .004. That was the margin of victory. Oh my goodness. That .004, the closest finish in ERA history. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause. So, we're gonna have to get these guys up in here, in order to get their POV. Because, oh my goodness, man. I'm sure that has to be exciting. It looks like Terrell with the fast lap. Unfortunately, that's not going to do anything in terms of his point total. We know for sure that Worst COD, Kalen, and Terrell, looks like Terrell and Dakota are the 4 that will not advance. Oh, Terrell had to win the race. Dakota had to win the race. But it all comes down to that. Oh, man. All right, so let's get these guys up in here. Oh. Yep. All right, so while we wait for everyone to join on in, I want to. Oh, did I even get um, full results? Hang on, give me 1 second. Looks like we'll have to go to the back of the archive here to see how we have. Okay, so it looks like Terrell P4. We knew that though. Trump P5, Dakota P6, Pug P7, Nathan P8, Goofer P9, Brian SP P10. Just waiting for him to kind of shuffle on down right here. P11 belongs to Selling Dreams. P11, or sorry, P12, Loho. 13th is Worst COD. And then US Trek, we're not going to count him. That was a start and park. So, yeah, wow. Okay, so let's just say history is always made every day. I have a history teaching background. That is one of the things I love to say that history is made every day, but literally it was made today. That was the closest finish in ERA history, 0.004 of a difference. So of course we're gonna get the thoughts from the top two here in a second, but of course we got to start with our P3 here. Now, Elite, you didn't have the race that you wanted here in the regular season originally when we came around here the first time, but it looks like you were one of the cars to beat going into this run. You had I think a P5 finish the first time around, and you elevated to P3. What changes did you make?
I didn't. Cyber. He had the car to beat. My car was dumb. It. I didn't have no type of entry. Like, 'cause when Cyber got away, when we was trying to make our way back up through the field, like he was already gone, and I was kind of maintaining, and then he kind of like started to pull away. So he the one that had the car to beat. My car was good on the short run. It would just fade on the long run. It was just dumb. I didn't have no entry. Um, and then it was like loose coming off. It was just it was not a good car. I tried to make a slight change during the stage cautions, but it didn't really do anything.
Well, here we go. Well, I mean, it's still though, even if your even if your car was like I guess like trudging through dog water, and I guess is probably what I'm getting from that. You still had a very good car. I would hate to see you on a good day then. So still a P3 with that car, man. But still, you had a fantastic run there. Oh man. So let's fast forward to the final lap. You were on the outside of the 12 of Cyber, and then you see the six go and take it on down three wide. Did you know the race was over at that point, or did you like try to go slow and fast out and just couldn't find the space? What happened?
I if Terrell wasn't right there, I could have. I knew Mike was gonna do that, so I was trying to. I knew he was. I looked to my left, I saw he was going three wide, so I kind of like backed off, and I was trying to like cross over, but Terrell was right there. But even if Terrell wasn't even right there, my car probably would have did some dumb stuff and probably would have got loose in the center. But I was gonna try to do it anyway, and I just couldn't. I didn't really have the space. Like Terrell, his nose was kind of right there, so I couldn't really do it anyway. And then I try to, it got loose again coming off, um, like coming to the front stretch, and that's how I went in the grass right there. So yeah, I had a plan to cross over, but it you know just didn't work out.
No, and that's racing.
Yeah.
Whether it comes out on the positive side or the negative side, it just sometimes it just sometimes it just be like that. But still though, Elite, you had a fantastic run this entire race. You were always up front. Sometimes you were in the mid pack, but you found your way back up to the front anyway. But still, P3, excellent race.
Thanks.
Uh, so let's go to Cyber now. So Cyber, you won this race here in the regular season, and then you came back to get P2. Oh man, let's just not beat around the bush here. How nervous were you on that final lap? Because no one wants to be the leader.
Mm, I wasn't really nervous at all in that last lap. I mean, I kind of put a little bit of a car length gap, but hit the wall just a tad bit, and yeah, that kind of killed it right there. But yeah, I mean, this Dixon Machine Ford Mustang, it was on point fast. Like I won here in the regular season, nearing the end of it. Man, if I didn't hit the wall there, maybe it could have been a different story. But we'll take a B2. I mean, all in all, it's a good day. I mean, we're going to the next round anyway. Swept the second round. Let me rephrase that. Swept second from this round. I'll take it.
Well, you were locked in. You and Mike, actually, I should say, were locked in from the end of stage one. So that, I mean, essentially, you didn't have to worry about the rest of the race. You could have, both of you could have DNF'd at that point and still would have been fine. But so it's just one of those things to go and show the level that 5 bonus points can definitely make your way through the round. So you actually had a good run and actually getting a stage win in stage two. Elite said you had the dominant car. Was it as fast as he was saying?
Um, the way it looks, I mean, yeah, I can agree with the lead. It was my car was very fast. I mean, it got through traffic pretty much, did not boggle during that stage, and I just pulled away from the field and won that stage.
All right. Well, um, with that, I mean, so Cyber 0.004 difference of that margin right there. It is weird. You said that the difference could have been made with the wall contact, but still a P2, and you said a big haul of points and an extra playoff point. Uh, it can make the difference here, but still, you had a fantastic car, and P2 just goes to show that you're going to be a contender here in this round of eight. We'll have to see what we can do here. As we go to, I'm looking up right now. My bad. Talladega. So look at that. We go from one restrictor plate to another. So Talladega, of course, being the crapshoot that it is. We'll have to see what you can do there.
Yep.
So I think we're all looking forward to this interview right here. 0.004, man. WRX Mike. Oh, let's just say, like I said, history is made. How do you feel?
Well, I'm gonna talk like everybody else when they had these when they win. They do had these little low talk tones interviews. I'm just gonna talk like this. We had a great car today, and just
Okay. Okay.
car was just fun, and it was car was fast. I had worked with my teammates pretty well today, and yeah, it was just pretty good.
Glow and grumbly. Okay, cool.
I'm, no. I'm happy. I'm excited. It's been a while since Atlanta, so to to make history, I'll take that. At what this is, you said that was history and ERA history.
Yep, 0.004, the closest finish we've ever had. Before that, it was point 0.2100. So it was side by side at Talladega, but literally we had in the stream we had the aerial shot. I did not know who won. It was literally a photo finish.
I would definitely take the history being made deal. I mean, I'll take it. Yeah. I'm I, I kind of want to say my car was probably it was decent. It was I mean the 12 obviously was the fastest of course, but um when it came to being the draft, it didn't even matter if he was the fastest or not. Like as long as we stayed in the draft or even not even the draft, like I want to say once his car got to a long run, and still my car kicked in. Still, it still kicked in at at a pretty good time. So that three wide I made, that was kind of like I won't say it was out of desperation, but I haven't won in a while, so I wanted to close out the year at least with 2 wins, and there we go, got 2 wins, and then we maybe possibly maybe a third one with Talladega next week. You know how I feel about Talladega, man. I
Hmm.
love, yeah, damn right, schmoovin. So
Schmoovin, indeed. Yes.
so I'm definitely looking forward to a back-to-back wins next week at Talladega.
Well, I mean, so okay, I briefly um I briefly talked about playoff points in Cyber's interview. So you entered this round with in P3 in the standings, just below Cyber, and that's just because of playoff points. You didn't win a stage, but you won the race, meaning five. So you're going to be starting back in P3, but you're going to have a bigger margin over the round of eight. Now, of course, this sounds like a really no crap private patent, but that normally puts a lot of people as like, okay, well, I have a good buffer. Talladega is the wild card. Someone from the below the cutoff could win, and that just shifts everyone down a whole position. I mean, does that put you on guard a little bit?
No, not really. Based on my past history with Talladega and just super speedway racing in general, I feel like I always come to Talladega with a pretty fast car, and then to have my teammates with me, it just speaks volumes. It tells how good we are. I'm not trying to sound egotistic, but when it comes to play racing, we're the ones. We're the ones. I'm just gonna say that we are the ones. So looking forward to it. Um, it could, I mean, it could be a different winner. We'll just have to wait and see. Anybody that's at the bottom four from what I think Vince on down, I think, or
Well,
whoever that
that's
is.
gonna be the question. So we know that Worst Cod, Caitlin, Terrell, and Dakota are the ones that unfortunately got eliminated from that from this excursion. But I'll have to figure out the points for the rest of it. So it looks to be Vince, Trump, or it's going to be a combination of the other five to be the rest of the field. So I'll have to do exact points on that. But we know
Mm.
the ones that got eliminated though. So.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to Talladega. Like you've seen it yourself, Private Patton, how you know how I raced there at Talladega, Daytona. I felt like that's the track like I really shine on when it comes to like comes to like super speedway racing. I feel like I'm a Bubba Wallace or a Dale Jr. at times. So yeah, I feel very confident going into Talladega just based on history, not just not it's not an ego thing or anything like that. It's just based on past history of my success at Talladega, whether it's trucks, Xfinity Cup, wherever the case is. So I feel really confident going into there.
Well, there we go. Talladega, like I said, in the past, in ERA has provided some of the best racing and also some of the craziest finishes and winners. So we'll have to see how it's going to happen here. Gentlemen, any final thoughts before we close out for the night? That was an excellent race.
Um, Car was good. Just ready for next week.
All right.
That's about it.
Well, I guess no one else will jump on in here. So with that, we're going to close on out for the night. ERA will be back next week at Talladega, as we were saying, and then Canadian Tire will close on out the round of eight, and then of course we're going to go to the season finale at Phoenix here in a few weeks to close on out the season. Oh man, I don't know who's gonna go and get it done here. If with racing this close tonight carries on the rest of the season, it's gonna be a close championship. So with that, I'm gonna close on out. Have a good night, everyone. Peace.